Okay, now before I make any kind of investment in any type of advertising vehicle, I want to make sure I have my strategy built out first. I want to always put my strategy before the actual tactics. It's very easy to blow an advertising budget if you don't have the right blueprint in place. And my blueprint in the case of selling any kind of product or service always starts with a sales letter. Now, I'm not talking about going out and putting together a complicated essay on how you're going to make people's lives better and really trying to put 16 pages together. I'm talking about a very simple one-page document that outlines all of the critical components that go into communicating your message, making it as effective as possible. That way you get a better return on your ad spend, a much higher response rate, and you're really generating high quality leads. And I've come up with a process for that, especially if you don't like to write. All you have to do is put bullets on a piece of paper, outline all of these critical components. I'm going to walk you through my ad copy formula. This is a process that we follow here at AdMachines every day before we create a campaign for a client. We follow this like it's our religion. That's the beginning part of handcrafted lead generation. So the first factor that goes into the ad copy formula is the trust factor, and I'm going in no particular order here. So you have positive reviews. People like to buy from people who they know, like, and trust, and that's important that you're communicating those positive experiences. It really doesn't matter how many you have, the more the merrier. You could pull that from Google, you could pull it from Facebook, you can pull it from all the sources combined. 555-star reviews, that's an example. Next, we're going to talk about the speed factor. How fast can you solve somebody's problem? And can you do it today? Can you do it tomorrow? The faster you're able to solve that problem, the much higher the response rate. In the case of water heaters, you're going to have a mixed bag of people who are shopping, know they have a problem, but they think they have a little bit more time. Then you have emergency demand service. So we're going to go out and advertise, let's say, same-day service, 60-minute replacement, 90-minute replacement. These are all examples of how you can promote speed. Next is the direct offer factor. It's actually the most important factor. A simple direct offer is free estimate. That's a direct offer. In the case of water heating, I'm going to go against the grain. Most plumbers aren't going to position what I'm going to show you now. They're a little bit different, and it's important that you're different in the marketplace. You don't want to be the same guy. You don't want to have the same message. Same is lame. So $11.97 direct replacement, 40 gallons short, basic labor only. You can put the fine print in there, but that's a starting point. That's going to get some momentum. Now the pricing, the price position, that's a story for another webinar or video here. The pricing really doesn't matter. It's just the fact that you're putting out a price and you're really giving the homeowner something that's very different and unique, and that doesn't work without the rest of these components. That's one example. Another example could be call now for phone pricing, doing the deal over the phone. So those are just two examples. The next factor is the value factor. You are offering value every single day. Every time you go out on a call, you're just not communicating it. So what are you doing? That's standard procedure, standard operating procedure when you install a tank. The tank comes with the warranty. Most likely it's a 6-year warranty. You could upgrade it to a 10. That's a piece of value. You just have to communicate what you're already doing, or you could package something else together. Delivery, removal, and haul away, that's all included. They could be features of what you're doing, or you could come up with something creative here. Try not to reinvent the wheel. Your competitors most likely aren't communicating these facts. Next is the promise factor. What can you do that's bold and unique in the marketplace? Everybody has 100% guaranteed, 100% satisfaction guarantee out there. What can you do that's a little bit different? You could offer a never without hot water guarantee. So as long as you're doing business with me, I'm your plumber, I'm going to install a water heater every 6 or 10 years, and as long as you maintain that relationship with me, I guarantee that you'll never be without hot water. If for any reason the water heater fails within its first 6 years, I'm going to replace it for free. It's under warranty. That's all included. So that's something different. It's bold. It gives you an edge over your competition. Next is the local factor. Here, people like to do business with people they know, like, and trust, and who are local. So we will definitely want to make sure that we work in the name of the city into our ad copy in addition to a local phone number. Two big selling points there that separates you from some national brands. People like to buy from people who are local. Next is the urgency factor. A little bit different than speed, but when you add urgency with speed, you can do some amazing things. So urgency is usually something that it's an advanced tactic, and you're promoting scarcity. So let's say you are running a Google ad, and I'm going to talk about that up ahead. You can promote 3 appointments left, right, in your Google ad, or 5 tanks left in stock. If somebody finds you on a Saturday or a Sunday, suppliers are closed, most likely, you have the tanks in stock, you can service that homeowner today. Special pricing available to the first 5 homeowners. So a deadline is an example of urgency. This deal is valid through the end of the month. So those are all things you can do to create urgency. The next thing you want is the differentiation. How are you different compared to the next guy? What sets you apart? If he were to copy your ad word for word, what do you have over that competitor that you don't already have? So 5,000 water heaters installed. How many water heaters have you installed? Been in business since 1979. Longevity. That plays into differentiation. It also plays into trust. Next, we're going to talk about benefits. You can't have a direct offer without benefits. Hot water heater is very easy. Reliable hot water. Take a hot shower for hours at a time, especially if tankless. That could be a message that you use. Energy saves. You're going to save energy. And you can get into more benefits, but those are some examples. And finally, we're going to talk about the easy factor. And usually what you want to do is think about all the sales objections that you've run into and why you haven't been able to close a water heater deal. Saturday appointments. Maybe you had somebody who wanted to do business with you, but you couldn't get to them on a Saturday, and that's the only day they had available. Or, first thing in the morning, 6 a.m. appointments available. Evening appointments available. We're offering financing. You want to make it easy. Remove all the barriers to entry and give people a clear pathway to do business with you. Those are the 10 ad copy formula factors. When you have all those 10 things together, you can create a nice sales letter. And when you have that sales letter, you can use it anywhere. You can use it with Google Ads. I'm going to show you a couple examples up ahead. But this is what it can look like. You can send it out in the mail, put 100 of these in the mail, you'll get a lead.